Welcome to Off-Road Travel TV.
Today we're going to be installing the Leitner Active Cargo System and several accessories on this 2023 Toyota Tundra. This should take you anywhere between 2 to 3 hours depending on your skill level. All right, so we got everything that we're going to be installing laid out here on the floor. We did take the liberty to pre-assemble some of the components, but this is pretty much everything that this truck is going to get today. We have 2 of our XL gear pods here for a lot of storage. We have obviously our gear bags. That's going to help you organize that super clean. We decided to go with 10 gallons of onboard water with 2 of our hydropods, which are 5 gallons each. And since this truck is going to be going pretty far into some unknowns, we're also going to equip it with 2 3-gallon roto packs for an extra 6 gallons worth of fuel. All right, so the 2 large black aluminum frames have already been pre-assembled to some degree. These all ship in one smaller box. But what we have here is we have the passenger side and the driver's side. So only thing left now is to bolt it to the factory Toyota Tundra rails. So on this 2023 Tundra, we're going to start by pulling out all the factory tie-down hooks from the factory mounting rail. So next step, super easy. We make some custom hardware specifically for the Toyota rails. We're going to be installing 3 per side, and that's where the ACS Forged is going to attach to. All right, so in this step, we're installing the supplied T-bolts into the Tundra rail, and this will then attach the ACS rack to the truck bed. Or is it slid forward? Perfect. Is that all the way forward? Okay, stop there. All right, now we'll be tightening that down using a 13mm wrench. So with that done, we're going to do the exact same on the driver's side. So in the next step, we're going to be installing the rear upright supports, and this is actually what makes the rear sliding load bar possible. So we're going to be installing that, and then we'll be installing the top crossbars. So next we're going to be installing this rivet nut. It's an M6 rivet nut. We're going to be using this set tool that comes with the kit. And you're just going to use a 13mm open end to hold it in place, and then a 10mm, either just a ratchet or you can use an impact if you know what you're doing. And this is going to set it and permanently install this in the side of the D pillar. So you're going to want to take the rear support assembly with the bracket, swing it down against the D pillar, mark it with a silver Sharpie so you can see the contrast, center punch it so you get a good center location, and then pilot drill it with approximately an 1/8 inch drill. Then we supply a 25/64 drill, and you'll use that to finish the hole. So using a 13mm wrench, hold the supplied tool in place and use a 10mm socket to tighten down the screw. This will compress the rivet nut. Okay, going like this. Install that. All right, so now that we got both of the lower rivet nuts installed and the bracket tightened down using the M6 screws, we're going to remove the little support arm so you can get to the top hole where you need to install another set of rivet nuts, and then everything will bolt back together after that.
Hold on, I got it.
Kick me that thing. I have to get in frame here. So we'll be taking dimensions between the lower T-slots on the mounting rail, and we're going to be taking dimensions between the upper T-slots. And you're going to minus out 14 3/4 inches from the upper to the lower, and that will then give you the right dimension. So we take out the 14 3/4 inches because that accommodates the difference how the top bars are in by an extra 14 3/4 inches compared to the lower mounting rails. So next we'll just tighten down the 4 bolts from underneath, and that'll secure the load bar into place. All right, so last step to finish off the assembly is put the end caps on so it's a finished look and you don't see the end of the extrusion. All right, so what makes the quick release here on all of our accessories possible is this 1/4 turn nut that's custom engineered for our extrusion. And also we pre-lock tight all of our bolts so these will never come loose. Simply install it. And this is now ready to be put on the ACS forged rack.
Yeah, what's your last name? I can look it up.
So we got the Gear Pod XL now installed, and the next thing we're doing is installing our universal mounting plate. You can install, what we're going to install today are 2 3-gallon Rotopacks for an extra 6 gallons of fuel when you're out on the trail. But they're also great for installing axes, shovels, or anything you can think of. There's a lot of bolt patterns on there. You can get really creative with what you can install. So next we're going to be installing 2 of our 5-gallon hydropods. These are shower kits great for rinsing off after a long day on the trail. So the way these work is you want to unscrew this, stick a garden hose in here, fill this all the way to the top till the water spills out, reinstall the pump handle, and once it's tight, this is the pump for it. This is about 40 pumps. It takes you about 20 seconds to fill it up. And there's an on-off valve right here and obviously a 20-foot coiled hose that you connect, and off you go. So next we're going to install the hook for the nozzle of the shower pod. This gives you a great place to put it when you're not using it and keeps it out of the dirt. So here's the 20-foot coiled hose. This is long enough to reach the radiator just in case. Connects here. And there's your little hold. Here's the other one. Connects. And that's it. You're ready to camp. So now we're going to install the 3-gallon gas on the inside.
You want to explain?
So this is a factory Rotopax mount. And you just tighten it down, twist it, and it locks in place. Super easy. So the way these Rotopacks works, you just slide them on like that, turn it 90 degrees, and then keep turning the outside handle, and you can feel the detents, and once it's tight, you're good to go. All right, so to finish the install, just pop open the GearPod XL. We're gonna be putting some of our gear bags in there. These have optional Velcro tags so you can identify what's in there. And this makes it super easy when you're camping. You know what's in there. You don't have to open it up every single time. So it really is that easy. Start to finish, this took us right around 3 hours. You can do this yourself, but having someone to help makes it a little easier. The heaviest component here does weigh around 50 pounds. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram. See you on the trail.